Praise be Jesus and Mary. Simon Peter said in reply, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Brothers and sisters, as I read the Gospel today, it came to my mind a question, as St. Augustine said in the second reading, if I'm not mistaken, in the office of the breviary today. And what is that question? Ano ba yung hapot or tanong? Ang tanong po or question is, why do we celebrate these two great apostles in only one day? Bakit ipinagdiriwang natin ang kapistahan ni San Pedro at ni San Pablo sa sarong aldaw? Bakit hindi ginawang dalawang araw, di ba? Supposed to be, they are two great apostles. One is Peter, the rock, the foundation of the church, and the other is Saint Paul, who really converted many through his missionary journey. Pero bakit? Alam niyo ba kung bakit? Bakit ba? Bakit pinagsama sa sarong aldaw itong kapistahan ng dalawang apostoles? You know, I have two answers. Dalawang sagot or answers. Kasi pag dinagdagan ko, baka hindi na tayo matapos dito. So, para sa kaligayahan ng ating mga taga rito, gagawin lang nating dalawa. So, sabi nga ng aming professor, yung iba, assignment nyo na. Okay ba? Assignment nyo na lang. So, dalawa lang ibibigay kong answers, yung iba, assignment nyo na. Joke lang po. So, ano po yung dalawang answers why the church celebrate upon reflecting today's gospel? So, first is that putting Saint Peter and Saint Paul in this beautiful solemnity means what? Means the complementary of both apostles. Complementarity. Even in the church, we need complementarity. We cannot boast that we already have all. Hindi natin pwedeng ipagmayabang that we do not need others. And even, of course, as husband and wife, there should be complementarity. And so, between Saint Peter and Saint Paul, there is complementarity which put the wholeness of the church. Why? Of course, first of all, Saint Peter is a fisherman. But Saint Paul is really a learned man. He studied under the guidance of Gamaliel, a very intelligent person, Saint Paul. He knew the laws, he knows the commandments, while Saint Peter is a fisherman. He only knows how to swim. And what else? Saint Peter is a person who is very impulsive. Diba? We can see in the gospel how he cut the ear of the soldiers during the episode in Gethsemane. While Paul, if you read the Acts of the Apostles, Saint Paul is not like that. He first, before he preached, he went first to Jerusalem to talk to Saint Peter regarding the mission he had. The same thing, when he was converted, he still talked to the one who healed his eyes. He is not impulsive. He always prudent. Yung sabi nga, he puts always the formalities of asking guidance to others. Hindi po siya kaagad kumikilos. Kumbaga, pinaplano niya. And if you read the letters of Saint Paul in the Acts of the Apostles, you can see na mayroong plano. May plan si Saint Paul. First we go here, and then when the Lord told him, you go there, so you go here. But in all the missionary journey of Saint Paul, it has a plan. Mayroong plano si Saint Paul. Si Saint Peter, anong plan ni Saint Peter? Remember, on the, I think, third Sunday, when Jesus did not appear to them, what did Saint Peter do? Sabi niya, hoy, halika kayo, mangisda tayo. Mangisda na lang tayo. Punta tayo dun sa lake, sa dagat, mangisda tayo. Is that a plan? See how difference between these two, Saint Peter and Saint Paul. And yet, they complement each others. They complement each others. Ano yung kulang sa isa, pinupunuan ng pangalawa. And they did not, and that is also should be in our church. Kung anong kulang ni brother, tulungan mo. Kung anong kulang ni sister, tabangan mo. Hindi yung imbis na tulungan mo, sisiraan mo pa. May marites. Di po ba? Even in the family, di po ba? Even between husband and wife, it should be complementary. You should not pretend. Problema kasi sa atin, marami sa atin is, sabi nga sa kanta, oh yes, I'm a great pretender. Ooh. We are all great pretender because we pretend that we already have all. Ito yung, sabi nga, sakit ng karamihan, pati na ng mga Kristiyano. Yung tingin natin sa sarili natin, we are already perfect. Hindi na natin kailangan yung ibang tao. Kaya ko to, mag-isa. That's very wrong. And that's the reason for crawling of our edifice, spiritual life. When a person thinks he does not need others, that person is already going down from his being a Christian. A true Christian needs and asks the help of others, asks the advice of others, asks and complements with others. Anong kulang ka? Pupunaan ko. What you like, what you lack, I will give. What I lack, you give it. Complementary. Just like Saint Peter and Saint Paul. And second, of course, it is obvious, the second reason why the church puts these two in one celebration is because of the church nature as Catholic. You know what does Catholic means? Universality. Universality. Kaya nga, when you said, and I want to clarify this, pag sinabi mong Catholic ka, kasi ito yung mga binabato sa atin ng ibang mga reliyon, ibang sekta. So Catholic kayo, hindi kayo Christian. No. That's wrong. When you say you are Catholic, it is already implied that you are Christian. And true Christians are Catholic. As I think Saint Irenaeus said, you cannot be Christian if you are not Catholic. Because one of the nature of the church, it Catholicity. Tama ba? Pronunciation, mga English teacher dyan. Catholicity. Being universal. The church is universal. It embraces all people. Kaya nga, si Saint Peter is from the Jews, sa mga Hudyo. Si Saint Paul from the Gentiles. Because we are not born in Israel. All of us, Filipinos, Chinese, Americans, African, we are all Gentiles, in the sight of our Jewish brothers and sisters. So see, to put them together means to show the universality of the church. That's why the church never close its door. Hindi sinasara ng simbahan ang kanyang pintuan sa lahat ng tao. Kaya sabi pa nga ng simbahan, mahal kita pagkat mahal kita, iniisip nila ay hindi mahalaga. Mahal kita maging sino ka man. The church loves all. The church never exclude anything. It is inclusive. Inclusive. The church is inclusive. It wants to embrace all people. Kaya nga, si Saint Peter from the Jews and Saint Paul from the Gentiles. Kita nyo? Kaya nga po importante that we, brothers and sisters, clarify these things. We do not say Catholic because we are not Christians. No. We are Catholic because we are the true Christians. Yung mga nagsusulputan ng mga kabuti ng mga sekta dyan, on the reality, they are not Christian. On the truth, they are not even Christian. Because why? Because Jesus, what did Jesus said at the last part of the gospel? Go and preach the good news to all the world. To all the world. See? And who preached the good news to all the world? It is none other than our Holy Mother Church, our Catholic Church. And my brothers and sisters, in this solemnity, let us pray for our Holy Father, Pope Francis. Let us pray for Archbishop Rolando J. Tirona. Let us pray for all the bishops, Catholic bishops and cardinals, that they may really be the image, the representative of Saint Peter and Saint Paul in our church today, because they are the successors. Si Pope Francis is the successor of Saint Peter and Saint Paul, and also all the cardinals, bishops, and even priests. Let us pray for our church, and let's always defend the church, love the church, and see the beauty of our church. Praise be Jesus and Mary. Ave Maria. If you like this video, subscribe and share. Ave Maria.